just a really off the wall question. Do you ever see another situation where another type of live aid? I mean, I'm sure you've been asked this question many times, but will ever happen again?
Oh, I think we've been saying it since Live Aid, funnily enough. That the world is a big enough, messed up, screwed up enough place to justify, an event like Live Aid, a global event, on a regular basis. It's not about the cause or the reason for doing it. It's really about the drive to do it. Who would you call upon? I mean, dare I say it, Bob and I are old men now. Certainly Bob. Um, uh, you know, in reality, to pull something of that scale off, if you were using music as a vehicle, if indeed music is the vehicle that would still resonate with people, because everyone's sensibilities have changed over the years. Music was the be all and end all when Live Aid happened. Now kids are playing, they're doing all this all the time with a phone, with a screen. They're multitasking. They're watching something on a computer. They've got something playing in their ears, and they're still doing something else on a. So there are plenty of other things to grab people's attention. So the reality is that if someone pulled off a global event like that, would Bob and I even be asked to perform at it? I kind of doubt it, because there's a whole different generation of artists out there who would be doing it. So I think it's a bit odd to think that, Bob and I could still pull something like that off at this moment in time. But yes, I think that the world certainly needs help. It certainly needs focus. I think we've seen in the last 10 months, we've seen people trying to do things similar during the lockdown, and it doesn't kind of work. Music is something that television is not a great medium for music. It's good to look at, but you've lost all the atmosphere. You lost the buzz of being in the audience. And when you even take the live performance out of it, and you're looking at someone like us talking from little boxes and performing, it loses something again. So it's kind of watered down each time. So I don't know whether music would be the medium to do it. The last time when we did the re-recording, yet again another re-recording of Do They Know It's Christmas a few years back. We did the 30th anniversary one for the Ebola crisis, and we realised that yes, you said the original version we sold 4 million records. We realised we couldn't sell that many records this time around. People don't buy records. Everyone streams music, and a stream, by the way, pays an artist 0.0004 pence per stream. So it's fuel on the fire to the poor old musician. So we realized we had to get vloggers and bloggers and all sorts of internet media involved, just to try and generate interest as well as income for the Ebola crisis. So it was a kind of diminishing return, really. The interesting thing for us as the creators of Do They Know It's Christmas is that, and which is particularly sad, is that when we wrote it and did the original version, it never crossed our minds that if you write a Christmas song, there's a very good chance it'll get played on the radio every Christmas. So that song still generates income without doing anything else. So it's our job as the trustees to ensure that that song is used and heard as often as possible in as many different formats as possible, because we gave the songwriting royalties to the Band Aid Trust in perpetuity. So that's our task now. So, but yes, in a very long-winded answer, yeah, the world certainly could do with concerts of that stature again, if people were still interested enough in music to make the powerful statement that it made back then.